Hello, welcome to Soft Tutorials. Today we are gonna be installing GatsbyJS for creating a content management system which does not require any database. So let's start with GatsbyJS. Before we do that, let me give you a quick introduction of what is Gatsby. So you can go to GatsbyJS site over here. Let's go to the documentation section down there. There you go, documentation. Gatsby is a React-based open source framework for creating websites and apps. It is great whether you are building a portfolio site or blog or a high-traffic e-commerce store or a company homepage. So we're gonna start up with setting up our development environment. To do this, not this link. Yeah, let's go over here, and there are a little bit background knowledge you must have in order to create those websites. I'm assuming you all know HTML, CSS, somewhat JavaScript, and a little bit of Node. So the first thing you need to install those on your system: Node.js, Git, Gatsby command line interface version 3, Visual Studio Code. So for me, I have already installed Visual Studio Code, which I can go over there, and there is my Visual Studio Code. Node.js I will install Git and Gatsby command line. Since I'm using Fedora Linux, you can follow any of those instructions based on your own operating system. So let's go to the Fedora instruction here, and over here you can do sudo apt. I'm not using Debian, I'm using Fedora. Let's see if I can. There's the Fedora one instruction. So different flavors. I'm gonna use this instruction here. What it does is curls and download this shell script and then run the shell script. Exit out and then restart the terminal, and let's see if nvm version works. So 0.351. All right, and now let's go to the next instruction. Nvm install 14, nvm use 14. So let's set the version to 14 and use 14. So install 14. So it's downloading the Node.js 14 version, and nvm use 14. So yeah, and now you can do node version and npm version. Here you go. So so the next step over here is to install the Gatsby CLI command. To do that, I'm just gonna copy this command and let's install Gatsby globally. So the Gatsby CLI is going to install, take a while. I will continue the video when it's done. Alright, so the Gatsby CLI has been installed, as you can see over here, and the next thing in the instruction it, you check the Gatsby version and Gatsby help command. So that's what I'm gonna do. Like Gatsby version, it's gonna be 4.4 and Gatsby help. So it's give you a little bit of help information here. Develop, build, serve, and there is the instruction of how do you create a new Gatsby site. So it's very simple. You do Gatsby new command and it will ask you a couple of question, and then you just follow them. So here again they wanted you to check that do you have Gatsby installed. If not, then do this, go to your desktop or wherever I usually work from the workspace. So let's do that. Let's go to terminal, clear this out. I'm in my home folder. Let's go to create a folder, make their workspace, and in workspace, cd workspace. I will create a folder, make their uh, Gatsby workspace. Since I will be working on different stuff, so this is going to be the Gatsby workspace and cd Gatsby workspace. And now I can use code dot command to run the Visual Studio Code here. Yeah, trust this. So from there I can exit out of this command I don't need anymore. Turn that off. I'm in Gatsby workspace. I can have a new terminal down there and pwd. Yeah, I'm in Gatsby workspace. So what I need to do here is to Gatsby new command, and if you don't know, you can do new help here. Here you it will tell you like how do you use new command here, and we just gonna do Gatsby new. That's the root path and that's the starter. So well, what you need to do to pass to Gatsby new path is the path where you want to save your your HTML site files and stuff. In this case, I'm gonna pass let's say over here the instruction was Gatsby new. Didn't say anything here, but yeah, this is optional, but I will pass like first page or something, like first Gatsby or something. Starter is for like if you have a starter template. So Gatsby comes with a plain template, but if you have a different template on a Git repo, you just pass the starter URL or the Git repo URL over here, and it will copy and clone that Git repo and put it in that folder. That's all it's been doing. So let's do Gatsby new command as per instruction, and you will see that it will prompt you what would you like to call your site over here. Say my first Gatsby site. So let's do that. My first Gatsby site. What would you like to name the folder where you want? Okay, so it says my first Gatsby website. I will take the default, and now it's asking me like, okay, will you be using CMS? Select no. I will edit. So right now it says, do you want to use CMS, WordPress, or something like that? I will press no as per instruction, and arrow keys to enter single choice. Styling system. Styling system. Again, we will choose no, the default, and then it will ask you to install additional features with other plugins, add Google Analytics, you know, these kind of stuff. So would you like to use use the arrow key to select done. So yes, just go use the arrow key and go to done. You don't need to add additional features here. I press done and then it said thank you. Here is what we will do. Create a new Gatsby site in the folder called my first Gatsby site. Shall we do this? Of course, go ahead, do it. Now it's cloning the base template, which it did. It created a folder called my first Gatsby site. And yeah, we will wait till it complete all the cloning and extraction of that file. So let's wait. I mean, in the meantime, you can check the folder here. You see it's a typical node project structure folder. There is some node modules there. There it goes, source file. You got kitting node, package JSON files. So yeah, readme MD, very typical, like a skeleton has been created. So you can further check on the source. You will see pages and images. Right now they have only icon image and index and 404 JS pages. So yeah, and also you can take a look at the package. Here it is. There is the dependency Gatsby 4 React DOM. uh, I am assuming you all know enough Node to understand what is this file for. All I'm showing you is packages that is required for this. So it's done. We got nothing special to do except to go to that folder and cd to that folder and run the npm run develop command and then check the site that was created. So all you need to do is to cd to that folder and then you do npm run develop. So we're gonna run this, which is gonna run Gatsby develop. So that's what it did. Run the Gatsby develop. Gatsby develop will go ahead, grab those dependencies, try to build the project, and you will see that a couple of folders were added. Before there was no cache, non and public folder. Now you have cache folder, a lot of stuff in it. That's for compilation or something, and then there is a public folder. So the public folder is its page data index, some JSON files, HTML files. So most of them are JSON files here. Static, nothing in static. Where you go to the index JSON, uh, doesn't give you much information. So that's all to it. And now the successfully, so the process has been successful. Next thing is see all commands at. Okay, congratulations, just me run your site locally. So yeah, that's when you did develop. You develop, is it running? Oh yeah, it's running here. So the site has been running here. You can do control click to go to that website, and there's congratulations, you just made a Gatsby site, and here is everything. Cool. Now later on we're gonna go ahead and create some good content management system following these instructions. So guys, thank you for watching. That's a quick introduction to Gatsby. Later on we will follow those other instructions. Bye.